TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
It's Friday Night Football on TSC.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to a beautiful night for high school football. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop. Week number 3 of playoff action between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Bellbrook Golden Eagles. Wapak coming into tonight's contest 12-0. Bellbrook 11-1. Their only loss, the first game of the season to Tippecanoe, Josh, 28-7. And Tippy went undefeated until they lost to St. Mary's last week.
And I'll tell you what, Wapak kind of dominated St. Mary's. And we're coming to this game, and everybody's like, you know, we can't give Wapak a chance. But I'll tell you what, Dan, I give Wapak every chance in the world.
Absolutely.
Because these kids have been together. They're a close-knit group of, you lost your quarterback for the game, but there's athletes all over this field, and they're going to come together as warriors. And that's what you do as a football team. You play for your brothers, the guy beside you.
Absolutely. Well, we're also playing for our sponsors, too, so a big shout-out to TSC, Susan and Lonnie, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, that's here in Wapakoneta, Ryan and Wanda Hain, Merritt Real Estate, Ryan Place, Minster Bank, good friends at Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Miller's Corral, Home Savings Bank, G.A. Windsor & Son, State Farm Insurance, Auglay's Audiology, Dad's Toy Shop, Miller Brothers Tire, Ely Funeral Home and Crematory. And again, once again, our friends at TSC. It truly is a beautiful night for football. We're looking at temperatures in the mid to upper 40s tonight, dry conditions. We're here in Troy, Ohio, home of the Troy Trojans. Memorial Stadium, a beautiful stadium, a rocking stadium. You can see the other side of the field, Bellbrook fans there, but it doesn't show justification for the fans that we have here tonight from Wapakoneta. It's a full house here tonight and a good crowd. Wapak to receive the ball first. That's Riley Farron to kick off. Who's back to receive, John?
You got Tate Page and Garrett Mullen back, and then up men are Brian Richardson and Noah Bishop.
And here's the opening kickoff.
And it's right at, there it is, and Jarrett Mullen's on the return.
Mullen to the 15, to the 20, and tripped up at the 25-yard line. Wapak start with the 10. Let's go Skins.
We go. Let's get this done, boys.
So obviously, most people know by now that Wapak has an injury to their starting quarterback, Caleb Moyer. So with Moyer out at quarterback, let's talk about Jarrett Mullen and how he looked in practice this week.
They're saying Jarrett Mullins is him and Caden Page are kind of going to intertwine at quarterback. And what you're going to see is Andre will be in the backfield, and you're going to have Stauffer and everybody, and Hauser back there. I don't know, Dan. I don't know a lot, but this is what you're going to see a lot of.
There's Mullen. And Mullen can barely get back to the line of scrimmage.
And Bellbrook's a very good run defense. And on the tackle was a host of Bellbrook.
That's all.
26.
Was it 26 on the second? Carson Hunt on the tackle.
Well, that's their guy, number 6, that we want to talk about too, Preston Pettit. Preston Pettit, a senior, a linebacker, leading the team in tackles. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. They're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide receivers split wide to the left. Out there is Caleb Moyer at wide receiver, and we've got trips out to the right. Mullen steps up, gets to the line of scrimmage, and then some to the 30, and almost got to the 35. He's going to be about 2 yards, maybe a yard short of the first down, but a nice run.
Tackled by 41 from Bellbrook High School is Preston Valenti. Valenti, a senior. 5'8", 175-pounder. But tell you what, he came up and gave Jarrett what he wants. We're 3rd and 1 right here. That's what you want as Wapak.
Yep, absolutely.
You're the 3rd and short, you know what I mean?
3rd and short for the Wapakoneta Redskins. 2 wide receiver set. That's Caden Page split wide to the right. And there's motion in the backfield.
We can't have that.
And that was our quarterback, Moyer, who was back there with Mullen. He was kind of leaning forward, and they're going to step it back 5 yards, so it'll bring up 2nd and 6. So the false start puts the ball back at the 29-yard line.
30, but it looked like
number 2 in the backfield.
Yeah, me too. All right, so we got
just underway. Now we've got what looks like 5 wide receivers split to the left. There's Mullen in the backfield, takes the snap, looks, sets up the screen to Page, and well covered by the Golden Eagles. All those guys out there, you think somebody would throw a block.
Yeah, nobody blocked. Get somebody, boys.
Goodness gracious.
Get somebody. Don't let the little Eagles get your in there.
So Wapak.
Redskins, you freaking rope them right out of the air, right, Dan?
3 and out. Who's back to receive?
Back to receive for Bellbrook High School is 82. Noah Barrios.
That's a good opportunity for them to get good field position. Isaac needs to get off a good kick, and he does.
He does.
And it takes a Wapak bounce, but he picks it up inside the 40, up over to the 45. And the Golden Eagles will start 1st and 10. From
Number
about
5 comes in and makes a big-time hit. And who is that? Braylon Walter coming up and making a hit. Man, I mean, they put their guys out there for a reason, right? I can look at that. I'm allowed to look at that. I try to, yeah. But it was Braylon Walter.
We're talking about the screen up here. They'll start at the 1st and 10 for Bellbrook from their 47-yard line. We've heard a lot about their running game. We're about ready to see it here. That's the quarterback, Caswell, and he's going to hand it off.
Nowhere to go. And Wapak with a hook that gets in the middle of that line. And it's a bunch of guys there. Number 8, Bryson Pack with Creaser and all the Redskins. I tell you what.
Tanner Stewart, the ball carrier, the senior. And we're going to give him about 2 yards on the play. As we mentioned, just underway, first quarter action, Wapak 3 and out on their first possession, missing their starting quarterback from all year, Caleb Moore. But we do see him on the offensive side of the field. He's playing wide receiver. He might play a little defense tonight, too. We've got motion to the left. Here's a toss sweep. Trying to get around the corner is Epifano, and he's in the Wapak territory and brought down near the 20-yard line of Wapakoneta. That was a nice run. Vincent Epifano, the junior, over 1,100 yards this year and 10 touchdowns.
It looked like Noah Bishop made a kind of slowed him down, and on the tackle was Stauffer.
So 1st and 10 now for the Bellbrook Golden Eagles in the Wapak territory. They're at the 20-yard line. Again, that T formation in the backfield. It's going to be Stewart, the ball carrier, over right end, taking a couple red jerseys with him. Tanner Stewart, the senior.
And on the tackle was Braylon Walter and a host of Redskins there. Ryan on the Ryan there with him, and Brody Freezer.
7:58 remaining here in the first quarter. This is the first possession for Bellbrook. They don't look really big in the backfield, but boy, those guys can run. I mean,
fast.
Between Stewart and Epifino, I don't think there's 200 pounds there at all. Here's a handoff. That's number 10. Inside the 10, down to the 6. And that's Vincent Epifino again.
And Andre Longsworth on the tackle, just kind of holding him down before, but they're getting a lot of push up front, Dan.
Yeah, they are.
Now Wapak's going to have to shut it down. We've seen this weeks before where Wilmington and a couple of teams come down and we adjust to it and we see what they're doing, but
Aiden Coswell, the quarterback, is going to hand it off. It's Epifino again, and he's inside the 5, down to the 1. And they're pronouncing an Epifano. We want to make sure we get that right.
Right.
They're going to mark it right at about the 1 yard line, so it'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 1. Want to thank our sponsors once again, our friends at TSC, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Merritt Real Estate, and our good friends at Auglaze Audiology. You can see there's one wide receiver split wide to the right. In the handoff and into the end zone is number 22. That's Gage Cameron, the junior. Scoring first is the Bellbrook Golden Eagles with 6:22 remaining in the first quarter.
Just like that, they put it right in the dang end zone, Dan, and Wapak's going to have to tighten up here because we don't have our normal offense.
And running. They mixed it up pretty good right there.
Yeah, they don't throw. They don't throw the ball. They're like St. Mary's, but with
Here's
better
the
backs.
place. The kick is up. And Farron's kick is good. So with 6:22 remaining, we'll take a timeout. Bellbrook draws first blood. It's up 7-0. We'll be back right after this. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Let me tell you about my friends at Miller's Corral, a family-owned discount appliance and furniture store right here in Wapakoneta. Miller's Corral has served customers in Wapakoneta and the surrounding area since 1981, and I can tell you firsthand, they beat the big box stores. Low prices on quality products and top-notch customer service. They're all about service, delivery, installation, and repair. Miller's Corral is an authorized dealer of such brands as Amana, FlexSteel, KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Take my word for it, they are the best. For complete sales and service, visit my friends at Miller's Corral in the Grandview Plaza, Wapakoneta. Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs. Tired of searching for the right tire? Then you'll be glad you found Miller Brothers Tire Service. If it's round, rubber, and rolls, we've got it. Lawn and garden, agricultural and industrial, and everything in between. Miller Brothers is your one-stop super shop for everything tires and wheels. We offer the best service around, and we're family-owned and operated. And you know what? We're still going to be here tomorrow because we're on our second generation, and we've been here for 70 years. Give us a call or visit us online at millerbrostoTire.com for all your tire and wheel needs.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium in Troy, Ohio for week number 3 of playoff action here on TSC. The Wapakoneta Redskins and the Bellbrook Golden Eagles. Bellbrook takes their first possession from their own 47-yard line. 53 yards with lots of good running and mixed running attack. And they draw first blood. Here's the ensuing kickoff. And that's taken by Mullen. And Mullen, again, up to the 25, 26-yard line. So Wapak will start their second possession from about the same area, this time the 26-yard line. Well, you know that old football saying, Josh, they are who we thought they are or were. And that's who they are. We know that they're going to run the ball. And they're telling us what they're going to do.
We adjust, and we're going to have to get there and get nasty.
Absolutely.
And we're going to have to score some points, Dan, because they just went down and did something I didn't think they'd do on our defense. So.
Okay, we got Caleb Moyer split wide to the right. He's out there with Ryan Walter. And this time, Caden Page is in at quarterback. Caden Page is going to take the handoff and try to turn around left end. He's got some running room, but gets wrestled out of bounds before he can see the 30-yard line. So this time, Caden Page at quarterback, and see, we're going to put the ball up at all with Caden Page now at quarterback. And I don't even see, there's Mullen on the field.
The thing is with this defense, Dan, Bellbrook's a very good run defense. They know this, and they're going to have to set something up to try to hit something.
And Moyer split wide to the right. Caden Page in the backfield. As they look back, they've got a slot to the right. That's Ryan Walter. And it's going to be a handoff to Mullen, and Mullen to the 30-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd and long. Yeah, they're really, Bellbrook's really controlling the line of scrimmage right now at this point. I think they know that Wapak's not throwing the ball, so they're bringing everybody in the house. And most other teams wouldn't normally do that against us.
Yes, and now Wapak's going to have to
mix it up a little bit.
Mix it up.
They got to put the ball in the air somewhere.
Travis Moyer knows what he's doing, and I know he's going to have something of his. He's got to be but when you lose the top guy, one of the top guys in Ohio as your QB, it's tough, Dan. It's tough.
There's Caden Page in the shotgun. He looks to the right, throws that swing pass out to Mullen. Mullen to the 35.
Oh, and he got a first down.
And he's got enough for a first down, so they needed that.
Yes, that was nice.
And that was a good pass by Caden Page.
Really nice. Caden Page did a good job. And threw to Mullen, and
didn't
Mullen
have to go very
rocked,
far with that, did he?
But he got the first down, and you've got to get first downs to keep your defense off the field.
Yeah, absolutely. 1st and 10 for Wapak. They'll mark it at the 38-yard line. Let's see if they can put some points on the board. Stauffer split wide to the left. Page in motion. That's Mullen at quarterback with a toss sweep to Page. He's got some blockers in front of him. Finds the hole. Up to the 45.
Bam!
Up to midfield.
There he goes.
And
that's
rustled
what we
out
like.
of bounds. And
Just
that's another first down.
He's so quick on his feet. That's what you need to do. Just keep it. And there's Travis picking the brains, and he's getting these guys knowing what they need to do. And he's got other tricks up his sleeve, Dan.
They're in the Bellbrook territory, and that's a good thing. So
and
now,
I didn't even get on the tackle. I didn't know who had made that tackle. Do you see who it was?
1st and 10 from the Bellbrook 48. That's all we need to be concerned with at this point.
Right.
Coming in is Hauer at tight end. That's Stauffer split wide to the left. Now they move Hauer and Hauser to the right side. High snap. It's Longsworth.
What would you have going on there? Were they timeout Bellbrook or offsides on Wapak?
Nope. They're in motion again.
On Wapak. You can't have that on first down. And what'd they do?
False start again.
Because that's different with a new quarterback. You're doing that motion stuff over, and he's got to know when they got to set their feet before he does it. But
we can't take any penalties. We mentioned that the cadence and the rhythm and all that stuff might cause a few of these. And Jack the Sea Hag Hagerman, one of our videographers, our senior videographer, pointed that out on the ride up here, that's one of the things we need to pay attention to. 4:53 remaining here in the first quarter. Bellbrook's up 7-0. And we've got they stopped the clock for some reason. Want to thank our sponsors once again, Oglaze Audiology, our good friends at Ely Funeral Home and Crematory. Got a lot of great sponsors this year that are following us into the playoffs, and want to thank them so much for their sponsorship. So they're trying to figure things out. Now they've got the clock straight at 4:53. We actually had it right on our screen before they had it right on the scoreboard. So 2 wide receivers to the right, tight left. Handoff Longsworth. Longsworth gets caught in the backfield, and that's not going anywhere. In fact, that's going to be a loss. So 2 negative plays. Going to negate a great run by
second about 18.
That negates a great run by Caden Page. And now it brings up second and long.
That delayed handoff wasn't what we needed there, because it didn't even look right. It didn't even seem normal. I mean, it was so delayed. I didn't like it. Now we got second 18.
2 wide receiver set.
What
and now we got whistles again.
On?
And they're going to call us for another false start. Wow. Wow. They're looking for that, too. The officials are looking for that now, too.
They want Bellbrook to win. They're for Bellbrook. That's what I say.
You can't say it.
I say it. Yeah. I mean, how do you keep calling this?
Yeah. So it'll bring up second and long.
Now we just got to keep face and get some yards back so we can.
You know, again, dealing with a new quarterback back there and that cadence and everything. But still, the offensive line is going to be disciplined enough to be able to stay intact as we've got motion to the right. Mullen looks, fakes the throw, and he's got a wide open left side of the field. 50, 40, 35, 30, 20, 10, and inside the 10 and wrestled out of bounds.
Love it. Right here. Right here.
Hey.
That was an awesome play call, Dan.
Well, they caught him sleeping, and I think one of the things that you have to pay attention to is over pursuit. You know, Bellbrook over pursued on that particular play, and with the speed of Mullen to be able to kick it outside, that made a huge difference. Got us the first down, and first and goal now from the 9-yard line.
Oh, I loved it. Now
2 wide receiver set. Caden Page is now back there at quarterback. Mullen back there with him. Page is going to hand it off to Mullen. Mullen down to the 5. And really rejuvenated or perked up the Wapakoneta side of the field along with their fans. And hopefully that offensive line can carry them into the end zone. But we'll see what happens. That's Moyer, number 2, as you can see, with a cast on his arm after breaking his finger earlier in the week. Mullen in the backfield. Caden Page at quarterback. They're going to move Ryan Walter in more of a tight end position. Now move him and Hauser to the right side. 2 wide receiver set, as I mentioned. It's a quarterback keeper. Caden Page.
Boom!
Touchdown!
Yes, sir! We love it! There they go!
Caden Page with a 6-yard touchdown run.
And old K-Dog coming down to the side. And down in the Troy end zone is Caden Page celebrating. He looked just, I couldn't tell the difference, Dan. Was that Caleb or Caden? They both looked really good running that read option.
Caden Page with a 6-yard run.
Yes, sir.
Cuts the Bellbrook lead to 7-6. Let's see if Izard can tie it up. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 2:30 remaining here in the first quarter, it's the Wapakoneta Redskins 7, the Bellbrook Golden Eagles 7. We'll be back right after this timeout. You're watching high school football action, playoff action here on TSC.
At Elevation Chiropractic, our mission is to elevate your health and lifestyle, providing you the best customer service possible and making everyone who comes through our door feel welcomed and valued. Dr. Mike Noggle and his team recognize each patient is unique and tailor care plans to meet their needs. By having multiple techniques and therapies, it allows us to get results patients need and desire. We invite you to join the family at Elevation Chiropractic and experience the benefits of consistent chiropractic care. We understand that healing takes time, and we're committed to supporting you every step of the way. Contact us today to schedule an appointment and begin your journey towards elevated health and well-being. Elevation Chiropractic in Wapakoneta. Call 419-738-4373 or visit us at elevationchiroohio.com.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglaze and Sydney Audiology.
Auglaze Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglaze and Sydney Audiology.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
Welcome back, or Brack. Welcome back to Memorial Stadium in beautiful Troy, Ohio, home of the Troy Trojans. For week number 3 of playoff action here on TSC, the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Bellbrook Golden Eagles. Wapak answering on their second possession of the game. A 74-yard drive. Capped off by Caden Page, 6-yard touchdown run, and just what the doctor ordered early on after they gave up that first possession of 53 yards as far as the scoring drive was concerned by Bellbrook. And now we're tied up at 7. Iser gets behind it. Nice boot. It's going to fall inside the 15, picked up at the 15 to the 20, 25. And down before he gets to the 30-yard line is who returning the ball?
On the tackle was number 3.
That's fine.
On the tackle for Wapak was Grant Stauffer, but on the receiving end for them was number 4 Gavin McConnell. But I mean, I thought he had a little lane, but number 3 Stauffer came in and just shut the lane down. I loved it. And here we go, guys.
1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. One wide receiver to the right. And there's Vincent Epifano, the ball carrier, and gain of about 3.
I don't even know who tackled him. It was about 7 or 8 guys in there. Number 20, Ryan Richardson, and number 52, Brody Freezer's in every tackle. He's been in there all year.
You know, one of the things, too, that I think helps when you score like that is that it really uplifts your defense.
Oh, yeah,
too.
yeah. You keep them off the field, dude.
Keep them off the field, exactly.
And they said, you give us hope, brother. You give us hope. And this is what you do. They got 5 yards. You got to get back in.
One wide receiver out to the right. The handoff to the first guy through, and he's breaking tackles. Wow. Brooke Mullins kind of kicking himself for not making that tackle.
Here we go, Dan. You got about 3rd and 4 or 5.
That'd be nice to get a 3 and out here.
Yeah, it would.
You know,
and like get the ball back. Let's see what. I mean, I'm happy with their offense. We're not playing bad.
No.
You know, I mean, I think we're making them second guess ourselves a little.
So here we go. Single wide receiver to the right, getting that T formation to the backfield. They're going to try to put the ball up. They throw the pass, and it's caught, and that's enough for a first down.
Is it? Noah Bishop on the tackle.
Number 82 is Noah Barrios.
And Noah Bishop on the tackle.
And Barrios has enough for a first down up over the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains. We'll call it the 41. Exactly 1 minute, less than 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter. We're knotted at 7 from Memorial Stadium in Troy, Ohio. That's a really good Bellbrook team, too. They run the ball well. And that's surprising that they even put the ball up. But there's the guy that they go to, Vincent Epifano. Again, as we told you earlier, over 1,100 yards and 10 touchdowns this year for the junior. So they're going to have him back next year. Bring up second down, and we've got 25. They haven't started the play clock yet or not? It looks as though probably they are going to run this down. It's pretty close as far as the clock is concerned. They're taking their time bringing it in, so it's probably going to take us to the end of the first quarter. They're probably not going to run a play here with 2nd and 7 as the clock ticks down. 3, 2, 1, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter here from Memorial Stadium in Troy, Ohio. The Wapakoneta Redskins 7, the Bellbrook Golden Eagles 7. We'll be back after this timeout. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
This is Jimmy from Jimmy Sager State Farm in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Stop in our office at 201 East Augley Street or call 419-738-7506 or check us out on the web at jimmysager.com for your free, no-obligation quote.
Welcome back. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop. 7 and 7. That's what we've got so far. And a 2nd and 7 for the Golden Eagles.
And Dan, you know what you're going to get here.
Ball's at the 44.
And you're going to get a
toss
pitch.
sweep.
And they're out there.
Trying to get around the left
out there
end.
and makes a big stop.
Yep. It's going to be a face mask by the offensive
Was
player.
it an offense?
Yeah,
offensive face mask?
Yeah, he stuck his hand in Mullen's face.
I don't see a flag out there.
There's a flag out there.
Is there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's going to be personal foul, face mask on the running back.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Good job. You called. How do you see that stuff? I can't even see that. How do you? You're looking at this. I can't. I look live. Dan is one. He is a bad dude, guys.
All right.
Dan knows what he's doing.
Well, that's a big penalty that we need. That's a big penalty that we need. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest, our friends at Minster Bank. Correction, second down. I'd like to thank our friends at Minster Bank, Dad's Toy Shop, and Allen Davis Insurance Agency. 2nd and 22. We'll mark the ball at the 29-yard line. They're going to try that screen pass out to the left and wrestled out of bounds after a gain of about 5, maybe 6 on the play. Again is Epifano on the receiving end. Aiden Caswell is the quarterback. He's also a junior. Doesn't get to pass much, but that one connected pretty well, and he had a little bit of running room. And I think that's one of the things you fear is having these backs like Epifano and like Stewart You give them a little running room, and they can
make
things happen.
Yes, right.
2 wide receivers to the right. We've got a big 3rd and 16. They're going to run the ball. It's Epifino, and he's got some running room. And just like that, he's in the Wapak territory, and then some, showing his speed and knocked out of bounds inside the 20-yard line.
Coming up to make the big hit. I didn't see what happened. My God.
Wow. So that it looks like he's hurt on the sideline too. So. Probably going to have an injury timeout on the field. So we'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football here on TSC.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
Personal service. That's Home Savings Bank. Locally owned and operated, Home Savings Bank takes pride in being part of the Wapakoneta community since 1941. Home Savings Bank continues to offer more services like online bill pay, ID Theft Smart, a mobile banking app, home mortgage and equity loans, construction loans, lines of credit, savings accounts, IRAs, and more. All with friendliness, integrity, and the personal service you deserve. Home Savings Bank in downtown Wapakoneta.
Welcome back to Troy. Week number 3 of playoff action between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Bellbrook Golden Eagles. With the ball marked at the 16-yard line. Epifino was the injured player. He'll be out. Back in the backfield is Tanner Stewart. Along with number 22, scored the touchdown earlier, Gage Cameron. He's going to get that toss sweep, try to get around left end.
And Ryan Walter coming in and making a frickin' tackle.
Like seeing that.
Oh, he was like a cannon coming in there.
Just a quick note as we go to second down here. Josh and I we were watching the kicker for Bellbrook prior to the game, and that young man was getting it from the 35, so a good 45-yard, maybe a 50-yard leg on this kid tonight.
He's got a cannon.
So I would say he's in field goal range right now.
Right.
2nd and 10. Caswell, it's a quarterback keeper, turns left end, inside the 10, inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Bellbrook. Nice run by the junior, Caswell. 1st and goal. 1st and goal. So they took their first possession, 53 yards, to a Cameron touchdown. They started back on their 29, and they're marching down the field. They're at the 3, threatening with one wide receiver to the right. Caswell under center. Epifino's back in there, caught in the backfield, maybe for a loss. Barely got back to the line of scrimmage to bring up 2nd and goal. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest, our friends at Elevation Chiropractic, Miller's Corral, and Merritt Real Estate, along with Minster Bank. Beautiful night for high school football here from Troy. It's dry, it's cold, and it's definitely football weather. We love it. Good track on the field, too. We love the turf down there and almost a full stand on the Wapak side. Caswell up under center. There's the toss sweep. It's Epifino, and he's going to run it in from 3 yards out, but he fumbled the ball. They're going to say he scored the touchdown. They're going to say he got the touchdown. So Epifino with a 3-yard run.
He's down again, Dan.
As Bellbrook extends their lead to 13-7. And before they come out and kick the extra point, Epifino is down. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Let me tell you about my friends at Miller's Corral, a family-owned discount appliance and furniture store right here in Wapakoneta. Miller's Corral has served customers in Wapakoneta and the surrounding area since 1981. And I can tell you firsthand, they beat the big box stores. Low prices on quality products and top-notch customer service. They're all about service, delivery, installation, and repair. Miller's Corral is an authorized dealer of such brands as Amana, FlexSteel, KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Take my word for it, they are the best. For complete sales and service, visit my friends at Miller's Corral in the Grandview Plaza, Wapakoneta. Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
Welcome back after the injury timeout. And that's Farron to attempt the extra point. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 9 minutes remaining, Bellbrook extends their lead 14-7. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Personal service. That's Home Savings Bank. Locally owned and operated, Home Savings Bank takes pride in being part of the Wapakoneta community since 1941. Home Savings Bank continues to offer more services like online bill pay, ID Theft Smart, a mobile banking app, home mortgage and equity loans, construction loans, lines of credit, savings accounts, IRAs, and more, all with friendliness, integrity, and the personal service you deserve. Home Savings Bank in downtown Wapakoneta.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
This is Jimmy from Jimmy Sager State Farm in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Stop in our office at 201 East Augley Street or call 419-738-7506 or check us out on the web at jimmysager.com for your free, no-obligation quote.
Welcome back. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop from Troy Memorial Stadium for week number 3 of playoff action between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Bellbrook Golden Eagles. Nice touchdown drive there by Bellbrook, started at their own 29, and their second possession of the game ends with an Epifano touchdown from 3 yards out. And then after the injury timeout, the extra point was good, and that's where we stand right here, 14-7, with 9 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Want to thank our sponsors, as always, our good friends at TSC, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, and Merit Real Estate.
And Jarrett Mullins gets it at about the 2. And he's and he's got a hole. And he's got a hole. And there he goes. See ya later, alligator. Jarrett Mullins down to the 34-yard line, everybody. Great blocking up front. And what a return by Jarrett Mullins on the tackle was 28 from Bellbrook. Jack Cossins, a sophomore, but I tell you what, the kicker saved it. I mean, it was just come back in, and Jarrett, I tell you what, Walpauke don't give up in this game, guys.
What a great return by Mullen. Puts the ball at the 35 of Bellbrook. We'll start 1st and 10. Let's see if we can capitalize on that great return. Mullen in at quarterback. Takes the snap, hands it off to Longsworth, and he's not going anywhere.
And 99 on the tackle for Bellbrook. Johnny Brown, a senior. I don't think he's any relation to Leroy Brown. baddest dude in town. I don't think it is, but he could be. I mean, he was pretty good on that play.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 11 for the Redskins. They really need to capitalize on this great field position. They're going to come out with 4 wide receivers to the right. That's Mullen in the backfield. Takes the snap, looking right, fakes it, decides he's going to run, and he's barely going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that was Jarrett Mullen on the run. He got about a half a yard or so, so we're down at 3rd and about 11. And we'll see what happens here. You know, what do you got to do? You got to dial something up here. You're bringing in Hauer here, coming in as a offensive weapon, and you're going to have double tights because you're going to have 85 Hauser and Hauer out there, big boys. So
3rd and 11. Caden Page, he's going to keep it, cuts it in the inside to the 30. Caden Page, the ball carrier, going to be short of the first down.
Yeah, we're short of the first down by about 5 yards, Dan. So, well, I mean, you're not going to punt it here, are you?
We're not going to punt. We're not going to kick a field goal. We're going for it.
We're going for it here. And
watch for a pass.
As Dan says, we might pass it here. I mean, Andre Longsworth's getting some handoffs, but they're so delayed. He don't have time to get his steam.
They're taking Moyer out.
Yeah.
Surprised they wouldn't try to throw it to him.
We got a timeout here.
So Wapak's going to call a timeout with 6:39 remaining. Bellbrook up 14-7. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. You're watching high school football playoff action on TSC. Tired of searching for the right tire? Then you'll be glad you found Miller Brothers Tire Service. If it's round, rubber, and rolls, we've got it. Lawn and garden, agricultural and industrial, and everything in between. Miller Brothers is your one-stop super shop for everything tires and wheels. We offer the best service around, and we're family-owned and operated. And you know what? We're still going to be here tomorrow because we're on our 2nd generation, and we've been here for 70 years. Give us a call or visit us online at millerbrostoTire.com for all your tire and wheel needs.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Auglaize Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Welcome back to Memorial High School. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Josh Bishop. At a big 4th down here, you were talking earlier about that delayed.
The delayed handoff ain't working so much, Dan, because it's such an aggressive defense, and they are all out on run. So, you know, they're seeing what Andre, and as Andre gets the ball, he's corralled.
There's Mullen at quarterback. Takes it. Now what? Another false start they're going to call on Wapak? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. No way. Boy, they really have to button it up here offensively. We cannot have these mistakes if we're going to win this game.
Right.
So kind of wasted that timeout too because you're calling a play for a 4th and 5, and now you're at a 4th and 10. Echo, 4th and 10. 4th and 10, 10. Yeah, 6:37 remaining on the clock. And a big 4th and 10 here. Let's see if Caden Page is back in at quarterback or not. But boy, they got to clean it up a little bit. You know, you would think that they would have worked this out in practice a little bit. Okay, they're moving the clock from 6:37 to 6:39. So there you go, 6:39.
All right, here, Dan. What you got to do here is
Stauffer split wide to the right. That's Walter left. Page in motion to the right. They usually go to Page here. Page on the down and out. But Mullen tries to throw it, and there should have been a flag. It looked like he was held up back there. How come there was no flag? I saw the same thing. You and I both saw the same thing. It looked like he pulled Mullen back. Or not Mullen, Page back.
Right.
When Mullen released the ball, he threw it in somewhat of a dead area, but Page could have come back to that ball, but he wasn't allowed to get there because the defender kind of held him back, screened him back. So just like that, Bellbrook will take over. They're at their own 35-yard line. This is their third possession of the game, and they've scored on their first two. This handoff is going to Pettit.
Dang, dude, you can't give 8 or 9 yards up every play. You're not going to be able to do that.
Preston Pettit, the linebacker.
We got a flag down. We got a flag down.
And this time it's going against
Bellbrook. And they are a physical football team up front, Dan. They are putting it up right against us. They're That's a big penalty. Great for Wapak. You're going to have about.
It'd be great if we can keep them 3rd and out, because the last time they had penalties.
Yeah, they hit a big run.
They hit a couple big runs. Yeah, that was a massive run too by Epifino. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Home Savings Bank and G.A. Windsor and Son. That quick dive, and how did he break those tackles and get out? That's Stewart, Tanner Stewart, over the 40, 30, and knocked out of bounds. How did he get out of that mess?
And it's not looking good with these up front runs.
Boy, Tanner Stewart hit that line, and it looked like he didn't have any place to go. And then all of a sudden, he looked like he was launched out of a cannon. And just took off. Tanner Stewart, almost 800 yards this year and 10 touchdowns. Part of that 1-2 running back combination. But they showed they got a little depth tonight by getting Cameron in the game, number 22, and getting Pettit in the game, number 6. 1st and 10 from the Wapak 32. And that's Pettit again, the ball carrier. Pettit down to the 20-yard line. Right now, Bellbrook controlling the offensive line of the field.
They're pounding us down.
That offensive line is really doing a great job.
They are just beating us down. We got to keep our defense off the field, and we can't do it. They are owning us up front.
Once again, I want to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest. Dad's Toy Shop. Boy, you're looking for a great Christmas gift for Christmas. Stop by and see them. One wide receiver out to the right. Fake handoff. It's a quarterback keeper. Caswell, the ball carrier, up inside the 20-yard line. Called a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. 4:56 remaining here in the first half. Bellbrook already scoring on their first 2 possessions of the game. Threatening to do that again. 2nd and 5, up by 7, 14-7. They'll mark the ball at the 17-yard line. Here's the toss sweep. That's number 22, Cameron, who scored the first touchdown. And Cameron gets knocked out of bounds.
Cameron with a great run, but what I'm going to say is how Jarrett Mullins comes up and makes a big-time tackle. And our corners are being busy here, Dan. But, man, they're beating us at the point of attack.
Yes.
You know, they are just pounding us
and they have
the outsides.
They have 2 downs here to get 1 yard. Heckler is the wide receiver, split to the left. I don't think they're going to him. They got the first down and then some inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Bellbrook. Just like that.
3:47 on the clock running. Wow. They are controlling the game. There's no question about it. That T formation in the backfield. Caswell, the quarterback. Caswell, maybe two yards on the play. Mark the ball at about the 7-yard line. Call it 2nd and goal from the 7. Oh, they could use a turnover right now. That'd be great.
We could use something big happening here, Dan,
Can't we
for
use
the
a turnover?
Redskins. We could use something. The Wapak needs something.
Single wide receiver right, but that doesn't matter. I don't even know why they bother. Cameron, no, fake to Cameron. It was the first guy through, and the first guy through is in the end zone for Bellbrook. That's Stewart. Tanner Stewart, the ball carrier. That's Stewart with a 7-yard run.
Awful. It makes you sick.
Well, the game's not over yet. There's a lot of ball game left.
There's a lot of ball game. But
although the Golden Eagles have scored on their first 3 possessions of the game from their own 47, their 29, and this last one from their own 35. So a 65-yard scoring drive after Wapak was 3 and out after a nice return. And it's crazy how things swing as far as football is concerned, where Wapak had a great return and could have tied up the score. They turn it over on downs, and Bellbrook makes them pay for it. We'll take a timeout with 2:52 remaining. You can see the score there. Bellbrook 21, Wapak 7. We'll be back right after this.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
I am committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I'm committed to volunteering my time.
I am committed to volunteering my time.
I am committed to volunteering my time and help you determine the value of your home with a free market valuation.
Every month or quarter, we receive a statement for your other valuable assets. So why not know the value of your home?
We can set up an appointment to take a quick look at your home and determine the value of your largest asset.
Set up your appointment today by calling 419-738-1161 or check out our website at merit-re.com to connect with your favorite agent.
Hi, I'm Alan Davis, and since 1984, I've had the privilege to serve our community. My goal has always been to be your solutions provider, protecting things that matter most to you and your family. I want to say thank you to my customers and to the community for all the support we've had for the last 40 years. On behalf of my family and my staff, we sincerely appreciate the ability to serve you for 40 years, providing coverage and peace of mind for things that matter most to you and your family.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium in beautiful Troy, Ohio, home of the Troy Trojans. And it's week number 3 of playoff action between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Bellbrook Golden Eagles. 21-7 with 2:52 remaining here in the first half. We knew Bellbrook was a good team. Their only loss of the season, first game of this season, to Tippecanoe 28-7. Then they turned it on from there, and they haven't lost one since. On the return, that's Mullen again. Runs into his own guy. I think he ran into the back of Caden Page, and he gets knocked down at about the 22-yard line. So Wapak will take over 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here.
And on the tackle was number 26 on Bellbrook, Carson Pund. But Wapak's coming out, Caden's coming out, Caleb's coming out. We'll see what happens here. They got to get something rolling here for Wapak. Be nice to get some points or something on the board. Get their offense
put the ball
rolling.
up, man. Let's do something. Let's be a little creative. We had a couple of creative plays that we've been successful with. Moyer split wide to the left. You think they're going to try to throw to him? Maybe. That's 82 covering him.
It just ain't the same when you can't throw the football, Dan.
Yep, Caden Page, the ball carrier there, and Page is limping just a little bit.
And that's what's going to happen. We're going to just keep beating our guys up front up. But, oh, we got Noah Bishop coming out.
2:21 remaining, and yes, it's nice to see Bishop into the game. Hopefully that's somebody that they can throw to. Now they bring out Caden Page.
I think they see Caden's limping like you called it, right?
Yeah. So they bring Moyer back in, and Moyer's actually calling the plays from the sideline as usual. He's going to take a backfield position with Moyer.
Oh, Moyer's playing quarterback. Oh, no, is he? No, he's not. I thought he was. I was really excited for a second.
He's going to take the handoff, though, and he's going to cut inside, break a tackle, and boy, he almost broke it there, but he stayed on his feet. That would have been a nice run. There was nobody in front of him, Josh.
I'm ready for Caleb to just rip that damn cast off and play football.
Yeah.
I want him out there. I want him under center. I know that's what I want. I want it Superman back.
That's Bishop split wide to the left. Stauffer split wide to the right. Maybe even let Hauser run the ball. Who knows? He's a big enough boy. But we got to run behind somebody. And Moyer's going to get caught in the backfield. And they had the blitz coming on that one.
And on the tackle was a host of Bellbrook boys. They got in the backfield and made a big play. So now,
I don't understand why the creativity has to go out the window here. We've had a couple of really good plays, and maybe a counter, maybe do something that can catch them off guard. We already know that this team is going to over pursue, so try to find something that's going to cause that. Now they're taking every second that they can. They've got under 10 seconds on the play clock, and they're trying to tick down the game clock before they call a timeout, probably, instead of taking any penalty yardage, and that's exactly what they do. So they tick the clock down to about 22 seconds. They'll call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Kind of curious, there was a couple plays there, earlier that I saw Caden Page was kind of, in fact, it was the one that we thought he got held on when Mullen tried to get the ball to him down on the far sideline there, and he came back with his hand on his hip as he was coming back to the ball.
Right.
So that's the first indication that I saw that there may have been some kind of an injury there on him. Right now, even with 22 seconds left, you want to get
you want a good punt.
You want to get a good punt here. You've got to.
Yes, and corral these boys so they keep them within scoring distance. Right.
There's
now.
Iser. Oh, now what? Was there another timeout?
I just don't know what is going on. How are we? Our stock on Wapak?
You're kidding me. On a punt? This isn't. It's the regular punt team. What are they looking for? What is going on? Come on, guys.
I don't know if you could play a worse half of football than we have. This is the worst half of football we've played all year.
This is the most flags I've seen in this first half than they've had in any one game. Almost.
Never seen it. It's just.
And it's awful. It's the same call. What are they looking for? What are the officials looking for that's so terrible? I don't know.
No,
it's so blatant.
Almost got blocked.
Got off a nice kick, and you're going to get a return. And that's going to put the ball, number 82, the returnee is Noah Barrios, the junior. That'll put the ball at the Wapak 45-yard line. So I know these guys don't pass the ball, but here's the thing. We talked about it earlier. They have a kicker that can really boot the ball.
Yeah, they got to keep him out.
I mean, he can hit it from the 35. So if If they get 15 yards on this play,
they
have a timeout. They have more. They have 3 timeouts remaining. So Wapak only has 1. So, they can run a play, call a timeout, run another play, call a timeout maybe, and they're going to do that quick hitter. Going to call a quick timeout maybe.
You got 10 seconds.
And they do. They're going to call that timeout.
There's no way he's kicking it from here. So they got one play where they got to try to get another 6 to 10 yards.
I'm surprised they didn't even try to put it up in the air.
Yeah.
Why not just try to put it up? Yeah, I know. They're running the ball, but they threw a couple of nice passes. Okay, so we know either way we're going to be down by a couple of scores here going into the half. What do you want to see offensively when we come back?
I want to see Caleb under center, but I know that ain't happening. That's just not happening. Our offense runs through Caleb. It's a different offense now. And then I want to see our defense tighten up. We got to stop this run. I mean, we stop every run, but to stop the run, we got to keep our defense off the field. So we got to get more first downs. We got to establish some offense. But we're in a different. We're playing a good football team with a backup, a running back playing quarterback. It's tough, Dan.
Yeah, you're right. So here we go. 10 seconds remaining. 2nd and 5. They're showing a 3 wide receiver set. Caswell in the shotgun, looks left, throws left, and oh man, I'll tell you, if Ryan Walter turns around,
he has a pick 6.
Pick 6, man. He had that sideline. If he had seen that, oh my, that would have been sweet. That would have been a great way to go back.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice right before half?
All right. So now they're showing 6 seconds. That was only a 4-second play, really? They got running the clock over here. That's supposed to be a neutral clock. Okay. All right, so they're going to get a 3rd down here. And they have 2 more timeouts, so they only need to get 10 yards. And I know that sounds like a lot, but they get a pass here. He's under pressure. He's rolling left. Clock is clicking down, and that pass is going to be intercepted.
Oh, nice. Brody Preezer.
And Brody Preezer with the INT.
And the big dog got a pick.
So Preezer with the INT to end the first half with the score. The Bellbrook Golden Eagles 21, your Wapakoneta Redskins 7. We'll be back with second half action after this. You're watching high school football playoff action on TSC.
Personal service. That's Home Savings Bank. Locally owned and operated, Home Savings Bank takes pride in being part of the Wapakoneta community since 1941. Home Savings Bank continues to offer more services like online bill pay, ID Theft Smart, a mobile banking app, home mortgage and equity loans, construction loans, lines of credit, savings accounts, IRAs, and more. All with friendliness, integrity, and the personal service you deserve. Home Savings Bank in downtown Wapakoneta. At Elevation Chiropractic, our mission is to elevate your health and lifestyle, providing you the best customer service possible and making everyone who comes through our door feel welcomed and valued. Dr. Mike Noggle and his team recognize each patient is unique and tailor care plans to meet their needs. By having multiple techniques and therapies, it allows us to get results patients need and desire. We invite you to join the family at Elevation Chiropractic and experience the benefits of consistent chiropractic care. We understand that healing takes time, and we're committed to supporting you every step of the way. Contact us today to schedule an appointment and begin your journey towards elevated health and well-being. Elevation Chiropractic in Wapakoneta. Call 419-738-4373 or visit us at elevationchiroohio.com.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
This is Jimmy from Jimmy Sager State Farm in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Stop in our office at 201 East Augley Street or call 419-738-7506 or check us out on the web at jimmysager.com for your free, no-obligation quote.
Let me tell you about my friends at Miller's Corral, a family-owned discount appliance and furniture store right here in Wapakoneta. Miller's Corral has served customers in Wapakoneta and the surrounding area since 1981, and I can tell you firsthand, they beat the big box stores. Low prices on quality products and top-notch customer service. They're all about service, delivery, installation, and repair. Miller's Corral is an authorized dealer of such brands as Amana, FlexSteel, KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Take my word for it, they are the best. For complete sales and service, visit my friends at Miller's Corral in the Grandview Plaza, Wapakoneta.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry, not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs.
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
Tired of searching for the right tire? Then you'll be glad you found Miller Brothers Tire Service. If it's round, rubber, and rolls, we've got it. Lawn and garden, agricultural and industrial, and everything in between. Miller Brothers is your one-stop super shop for everything tires and wheels. We offer the best service around, and we're family-owned and operated. And you know what? We're still going to be here tomorrow because we're on our second generation, and we've been here for 70 years. Give us a call or visit us online at millerbrostoTire.com for all your tire and wheel needs.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Augley's and Sydney Audiology.
Augley's Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Augley's and Sydney Audiology.
G.A. Windsor & Son Company, family owned and the original recycler since 1848, celebrating our 175th anniversary. We're proud to be headquartered in Wapakoneta, and our commitment to the community has never changed. We celebrate the hard work of our employees and provide our customers with the best service available in our industry, all while being environmentally conscious. We are proud of our city and proud of our workers. We are G.A. Windsor & Son. Visit us on the web at gawindsor.com.
Hi, I'm Alan Davis, and since 1984, I've had the privilege to serve our community. My goal has always been to be your solutions provider, protecting things that matter most to you and your family. I want to say thank you to my customers and to the community for all the support we've had for the last 40 years. On behalf of my family and my staff, we sincerely appreciate the ability to serve you for 40 years, providing coverage and peace of mind for things that matter most to you and your family.
Welcome back to Troy Memorial Stadium in Troy, Ohio, for tonight's high school playoff football action here on TSC between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Bellbrook Golden Eagles. As you can see, it's Bellbrook 21 and Wapak 7 as we start second half action. Bellbrook to receive. And until that last second INT by Bellbrook, they had a pretty successful first half, taking their first 3 possessions for touchdowns. A 53-yard drive a 71-yard drive, and a 65-yard drive, all capped off by 3 rushing touchdowns. Wapak was 3 and out on their first possession. They came back with a touchdown. Caden Page with a 6-yard run. And then following the second touchdown by Bellbrook, Wapak had a really nice return by Mullen. Took it down to the 35-yard line of Bellbrook, but they turned it over on downs. And Bellbrook came right back and scored a touchdown.
They had nothing.
That ball's going to fall out of bounds.
I just got mine the whole time.
And that penalty will. Or did, it was touched and it went out of bounds. My friend Josh Bishop made me miss the play. I didn't see what happened.
Sorry. The concessions weren't on top of their game.
That's all right. 1st and 10. Afraid to put that up there. 1st and 10 for Bellbrook from their own 6-yard line. That's a nice hard hit on number 22.
Come in and hit him.
Cameron.
Wapak needs a big play from their defense.
No doubt. Like to try to see that. Maybe a turnover at this point. That was a gain of about 6. Maybe 7. There's that quick hitter again, and boy, getting his feet is Tanner Stewart. Tanner Stewart has enough for the first down, and they'll move the chains as he gets near and up and over. And he's more than near. He's over the 20-yard line.
This looks like the old St. Mary's of the old. You know, when I used to play. These guys are running this wing T to a T. They are playing. They are running it well. They are busting us up right up front, and they are. It's a tough thing to stop when you run it well, and they're running it well.
1st and 10 from the 21. A handoff again. That looks like it's Stewart with another 5-yard carry.
And on the carry, I think was Andre Longsworth on the tackle, but man, not before 4 or 5 yards every time. You know what I mean? That kills you, Dan. 4 or 5 yards that you're not going to be able to play with this. So you're down 14 points. You know?
That's an easy way to run the clock too. Yeah. We keep chugging out the first downs on the ground. That one wide receiver out to the left doesn't do them any good. And again, it's run right, run left. It's St. Mary's all over.
There you
Cameron,
go.
the ball carrier. Well, that was a nice stop, but to bring up 3rd and 5.
And hey,
Wapak needs to go.
And they're getting wound up, and they are ready. The young bucks down there
deep.
trying to get us all fired up and getting Wapak fired up. And sometimes we got to get our fans into the game.
They're rattling the stands.
They are rattling the stands. They're here. And they got it!
Yeah, that was a
there
nice
they
stop
are.
in the backfield.
And who was it? Braylon Walter coming in there and making a big play.
Tanner Stewart, the ball carrier,
all right,
for the
now.
loss, drops it back to the 25-yard line, so they're going to have to bring out their punting unit. So here's a chance for Wapak to get the ball back in good field position, back to return.
Is Mullen, and is that Caden Page back, number 11? I guess his ankle don't hurt that bad.
Let's see if we can get a good return here. High snap. He runs to the right. Boy, I thought that might have been blocked.
Horrible kick. Hope it goes the
it takes a little bit of a Bellbrook bounce.
Bellbrook bounce.
Another 10 yards down to about the 42-yard line. But
why can't it just go the other way?
Why is he pointing at the ball? Why didn't he get under it and catch the ball, and that would have put the ball in midfield?
Yeah.
Come on, man. We've talked about that all year long. There was plenty of time for him to get up underneath that ball.
Go get it. Go get it.
Go get the dang thing. Sideline warning on the field.
On Bellbrook.
And that'll put the ball at the Wapak 42-yard line, 1st and 10.
Everybody's asking.
Yeah, I want my change back, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I got it. You got more than you were expecting.
I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest. Our friends at Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, Merritt Real Estate, Minster Bank, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, and Miller's Corral. That's Caden Page at quarterback. Jarrett Mullen back there with him. Mullen in the motion, takes the snap on the toss sweep, trying to get around the corner. Good pursuit. I mean, one of the things that I've noticed about this team is their lateral movement, Josh. I can't ask you anything while you're still eating.
I'm not trying to eat. They're a lot like we mimic each other, you know, because we're both smaller defenses and we're fast, and they will get outside on you. But the thing they're doing more than we are, they're pounding us up front.
I'd like to thank our friends at Oglay's Audiology, Dad's Toy Shop, Ely Funeral Home and Crematory, along with Home Savings Bank, GA Windsor & Son, and State Farm Insurance. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Here's Mullen. We go Mullen left, Mullen right, Mullen left, Mullen right.
Go, guys.
And that's not going anywhere.
You're going to have to.
Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. So one of the things that I would like them to see is they should do some counters. They got to find a way to take advantage of the misdirection that we caught them in the first time.
Yeah.
Until you do something, if you do something well, keep doing it until they stop it.
Right.
So if they're falling for the misdirection, keep running
keep
it.
doing it, right.
So now we're sitting at 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. You're going to have to throw the football here at one point, right?
Grant Stauffer split wide to the left. Maybe he's the guy. There's Caden Page to the right. Here's Mullen, the quarterback. Fake handoff to Longsworth. He stops. He throws. He's got Caden Page wide open, and the official's in the way.
You're not going to call it!
Unbelievable. The official got in the way of the play. Unbelievable. That was terrible. That was the most flagrant disregard for the football play by a Zebra I've seen in a long time. We're in a playoff game. What is going on?
That was horrible.
Wow. Eisert with a little pooch kick, takes a Wapak roll, and that's going to fall down inside the 15-yard line, so they'll have to turn it over on downs. Wow.
That is absolutely nuts. He trips our freaking player.
He got in the way of the play. That was sloppy, terrible. This is the 3rd week of the playoffs. We should have better officials out there than that. And to top things off, too, we've had false starts, and I don't see anybody moving out there. And I'm not going to complain about officiating because I used to officiate.
Yes, I know, right?
You know?
But that was awful.
That was awful. Come on, man. We'll call it the 14-yard line.
Oh, offsides on Bellbrook. There we go. Back them up, boys. Back them up. Get that dang ball, defense.
Yeah, we're going to see a couple of makeup calls, I think. You know, expect that to happen. For Pete's sake. I'd like to thank our sponsors once again, as I mentioned, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Dad's Toy Shop, Miller Brothers Tire Center, and our good friends at Home Savings Bank. 1st and 15 now as they back the ball up inside the 10-yard line. Fake handoff, play action, throw, caught at the 15.
Nowhere to go. You got
and
about
back
4.
to the original line of scrimmage, about the 14-yard line.
And Bryson Pack coming up and making the stop along with Brody Freezer and Grant Stauffer. Oh, not Grant Stauffer. I'm sorry. It was Brody Preezer and Bryson Pack.
I can stick the monitor right in front of you, and you still don't use it.
I know. I can't. I'm sorry. I just don't like the. I like to watch live. I know it.
All right, 2nd and 9.
Oh, give it to the upside.
Hand
back.
off to Stewart. Stewart cuts back
and
across the field.
3rd down. Hey, we're starting to play defense. Here we come.
Ball's at the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up another big 3rd down, 3rd and 4. Well, to start the half, Wapak shut Bellbrook down on their first possession. Let's see if they can do it 2 in a row. Kind of bring these guys back down to reality, at least our kind of reality. Wide receiver right. Caswell's going to hand it off. That's number 6, Cameron. Or no, that's Pettit, I'm sorry. 22 is Cameron. And Pettit's got enough for a first down. Wow. He's going to take it to the 25. So they'll move the chains and keep the clock running. 5:24 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Wapak down by 2 touchdowns. And this is where a good running game, as we've seen over the years with St. Mary's, can
take you down to
can really.
With a lead, they kill you.
Yeah.
It kills you.
Yeah. Caswell under center. Wapak showing blitz. It's Pettit again, the ball carrier. Pettit with a gain of 2. See Longsworth getting up from the ground too, one of the tacklers there. Week number 3 of high school football playoff action here on TSC. Let's hope it's not the last one. Walpak's got their work cut out for them. 2nd and 8 for the Golden Eagles. Wow, very disturbing end to that last possession for Wapak, and hopefully that doesn't shut the offense down. Caswell, he's looking like he's going to throw, rolls left, throws left, and out of bounds. That was intended for number 24, Grant Diario.
And Diario just trying to do an up and out, and cornerback over there, number 7, all over him.
So again, another big 3rd down. I'm really happy to see the defense getting him in 3rd and long.
Yes.
So, you know.
Now, this is where they're going to try to throw the ball again. And we've said it before, who are you going to pick on? And the receiver goes over to the weak side. And
Caswell under center.
Yeah, and there they go.
Play action. They're going to set up the screen. It's going to be intercepted.
And is it? Hauser!
It's intercepted.
Yes, sir.
Hauser got up there and picked it off.
There you go.
INT for the big guy. Now Wapak in striking distance as they take over after the INT at the Bellbrook 22-yard line. Big turnover, that's what they needed. Now they need to put it in the end zone.
Here we go. We got
Mullen in the shotgun. Back there with him is Longsworth. That's Caden Page split wide to the left. Mullen going to keep it. Mullen to the 20. Inside the 20, and there's a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be a face mask.
It's face mask on Bellbrook.
Yep.
He caught it, and wow. And that's huge because that's going to give us another 10 yards because
yep.
That's huge. That's huge. Mark it off. Let's go.
And again, I hate to, I'm going to have to look at this play a little bit closer, but they're probably looking for a few makeup calls after the debacle end to that last series for the Redskins because of the Zebras. 1st and goal from the 7 now. Caden Page split wide to the left. Out there with him is Grant Stauffer. Mullen's going to keep it, fake the handoff, run in hard. and taken down hard at about the 6-yard
Yeah,
line.
he got about to the 6, and they need to do that, Dan, and they need to go hard to one side and throw backside. They gotta have something else because they know what we're gonna do. But you know what? Sometimes you can do it and do it. What do I do here? If you're Wapak, you got a 6'6" tight end. He just made an pick. Get him in that end zone.
2 wide receivers to the right. Mullen at quarterback. Another quarterback keeper looking for a block by Longsworth.
Come on, guys.
That was too good pursuit down the line by Bellbrook. It'll bring up 3rd and goal. Bellbrook putting up a big stand there.
A 6'6" tight end. I'd like to say that again one more time. You have a 6'6" tight end.
Nobody, yeah. Who's gonna stop it?
Who's gonna stop it?
Just that little quick pop over the middle.
Put it right. Have him running out to the corner
Yeah.
and throw it up to him.
There he is. He's split wide to the right.
Split him out. Keep him tight.
Ryan Walter is split wide to the right. Page in motion to the right. Mullen looks. He's looking, has some running room. Tries to drop his shoulder inside to the 4-yard line. And again, great pursuit. I think if he would have just threw that ball to Hauser again, he had all those white shirts coming up on him when he decided to run. If he just stopped for a second and popped the ball.
But let's do play side here. You got a tight end, line him up at tight end and get him into the corner as you're rolling out with a quarterback that ain't used to playing quarterback. And make it simple.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Longsworth is going to come out. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 4. This is big for Wapak. Big play. Play of the game right now so far. Stauffer wide right. Caden Page is in at quarterback. Surprised Wapak doesn't call a timeout, and that's what they're going to do.
Oh, the flag. You got a flag.
No, there's a timeout. Wapak called a timeout.
Okay.
So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. It's 4th and 4. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Are you having trouble making a decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Auglaize Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglaize and Sydney Audiology.
Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs.
Come on, guys.
Welcome back. And as you can hear so aptly put by my tag team partner, Josh Bishop, come on, guys. It's 4th and 4. Let's get it in. Let's get a touchdown now. Let's go. We need 7. We need a touchdown.
But you're lining him up in the backfield.
Lining him up in a slot left. He's in motion to the right.
Go.
Mullen's going to keep it. He's going to try to cut it in. He's trying to get it in the end zone, and he does!
He got in. That was nice.
Mullen with a 4-yard touchdown run. And Wapak inches closer.
And they used their tight end as a blocking. I mean, he blocked great, and it worked. But, they like to give us heart attacks up here, Dan. They're pushing us to the limits. I don't know how much we can take up here.
Eisert. High snap. The kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 1:03 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, it's the Wapakoneta Redskins 14, Bellbrook Golden Eagles 21. Woo! We'll be back right after this.
Let me tell you about my friends at Miller's Corral, a family-owned discount appliance and furniture store right here in Wapakoneta. Miller's Corral has served customers in Wapakoneta and the surrounding area since 1981, and I can tell you firsthand, they beat the big box stores. Low prices on quality products and top-notch customer service. They're all about service, delivery, installation, and repair. Miller's Corral is an authorized dealer of such brands as Amana, FlexSteel, KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and more. Take my word for it, they are the best. For complete sales and service, visit my friends at Miller's Corral in the Grandview Plaza, Wapakoneta. Your outdoor fun starts here at Dad's Toy Shop. See us today for all of your favorite remote control land, air, and watercraft, and so much more. Dad's Toy Shop in downtown Wapakoneta is your one-stop shop for all of your hobby needs.
Welcome back. 2 defensive stops, a turnover, and a touchdown.
Yeah, it's big, Dan. And we're back in this game. It's not over by any means. 21-14 with 1:37 left in the third. And Wapak gets another stop, and who knows what happens.
It definitely has invigorated the Wapak faithful, let's put it that way.
I have a lot.
Who's back to receive?
Back to receive is 82, and they've switched spots. 82, Noah Barrios. And this other kid here.
48 Stewart, the running back.
And we got a flag. And I don't know what they're going to call that on. Looks like it's going to be on them. It's illegal the way they kind of held, and so they're going to push that backwards. It's on. Yeah. It's on Bellbrook.
We're going to continue with the makeup calls.
Yeah. Well, he should. You know, he
no kidding.
He saved Bellbrook's butt on that play.
So Bellbrook took their first 3 possessions of the game into the end zone on long scoring drives, but to start this second half, not too good.
Yeah, man.
3 and out on their first possession, and then
a huge penalty for Bellbrook, man. Big time.
Like I was saying.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's all right. I just wanted to counter with the fact that in the second half, they were 3 and out on their first possession and an INT on their second possession. What will they do next? Maybe another INT? They're going to continue to pound the ball.
Keep pounding the ball, and
it's Cameron, the ball carrier, number 22.
And 51 coming up to make a big tackle for the Wapak Redskins. Wyatt Buell, everybody. And he is acting like a mule. He's just kicking and fighting and laughing and hitting people down there. Wyatt Buell is an animal. And a lot of those guys are animals. They woke up the second half. They woke up. Because they weren't
gotta
awake
keep it
the
going,
first half.
man.
You got to go here.
Caswell under center for Bellbrook. Stewart in the backfield with Cameron. It's going to be Cameron, the ball carrier. Cameron trying to get around tight end. And, boy, these are strong runners. He's close to another first down.
You know, the thing is, they had him, but he just keeps fighting and getting extra. We got to
keep those legs turning.
Yes, and that is a big-time plus. And
put the ball at the 26-yard line.
And he's got 3rd and short to go here. And Wapak's they gotta stuff them up front. They're gonna try to run this power or outside, and or they burn you deep here. You know, I mean, what do you do? But Wapak has to stuff this right up the middle. And there he goes, and he got stuffed. He didn't get it. He did not get it.
Looks like he got it.
Do you think he got it, Dan? I think he.
Yeah, they're gonna mark it at the.
Is he gonna mark it?
Yeah, it's going to be the 27-yard line. It's going to be real close.
It's really, really close.
They're looking at it right now.
I hope it's short, because you do not go for it if you're Bellbrook here. You punt this ball. He's short. I think they're going to measure it.
Yeah, I think they're going to measure it. He's going to be close.
I think he's short, Dan. I think he's about a half-yard short.
Okay, let's take a look at it down there.
I mean, you're looking here, I'm looking there. I'm just looking at the live footage, and I'm seeing what the guys say down there. The defensive players say he is short. I don't know, though. They're all saying he's got it. But he got it. All right, it's very close.
it looks like, man, that was a terrible extension even. I mean, it looked like he was short, from where the position of the marker was on the far side of the field. And then I'm looking at the ball and I'm thinking, boy, he's going to be short. I was believing what you were saying. And when they came out with the chains, it looks like they shortened the chain up a little bit. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. With the score, the Bellbrook Golden Eagles 21, the Wapakoneta Redskins 14. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're watching high school playoff football action here on TSC.
Tired of searching for the right tire? Then you'll be glad you found Miller Brothers Tire Service. If it's round, rubber, and rolls, we've got it. Lawn and garden, agricultural and industrial, and everything in between. Miller Brothers is your one-stop super shop for everything tires and wheels. We offer the best service around, and we're family-owned and operated. And you know what? We're still going to be here tomorrow because we're on our second generation, and we've been here for 70 years. Give us a call or visit us online at millerbrostoTire.com for all your tire and wheel needs. At Elevation Chiropractic, our mission is to elevate your health and lifestyle, providing you the best customer service possible and making everyone who comes through our door feel welcomed and valued. Dr. Mike Noggle and his team recognize each patient is unique and tailor care plans to meet their needs. By having multiple techniques and therapies, it allows us to get results patients need and desire. We invite you to join the family at Elevation Chiropractic and experience the benefits of consistent chiropractic care. We understand that healing takes time, and we're committed to supporting you every step of the way. Contact us today to schedule an appointment and begin your journey towards elevated health and well-being. Elevation Chiropractic in Wapakoneta. Call 419-738-4373 or visit us at elevationchiroohio.com.
Welcome back. 1st and 10 for Bellbrook from their 27-yard line. Here's the toss sweep. It's Cameron, the ball carrier.
And nowhere to go for Cameron as Stauffer comes up and makes a big hit. Man, hey, that's what you want, a negative play on the first down. And the Walpawks they're feeding. And Walpawk's hungry. You can see it. The tides are turning here, Dan. You can just feel it in the air. You smell the Walpaw breeze coming in now. The fans are rabid over here.
Second and 11. Handoff again. It's Cameron.
Nowhere to go for Cameron.
Now, in the first half,
Jared Mullen and
in the first half, Vincent Epifano, the junior, who led this team all season with 1,100 plus yards and 10 touchdowns, has not seen the field here in the second half.
Yeah, he kind of tweaked his leg a little bit, and he got hit twice pretty hard. And two different people hit him, and he was limping. And they're getting and as Bellbrook is coming out to make this third down play, Walpaw faithfuls up in arms, and they are ready.
There's the counter.
Oh, and he's stopped.
And he's going to be stopped.
And as we're going to have the punting situation, as coming up to make the tackle is Ryan Richardson and a host of Walpaw tacklers. They don't want to be done.
A.J. Bractka was the ball carrier. So they're still throwing in some fresh legs as much as possible on this 4th and 3. Are they bringing? Yeah, they got to bring the punting unit out here. Come on, man.
Yep, here we go. And back deep for Walpaw is Caden Page.
Should we be concerned about a fake, maybe?
No, I don't think they have a chance because Walpaw's speed on the outside. They got this and a big punt right here. You return it and you take it to the house right here, Caden Page.
Caden Page
you go.
waiting for a block.
And
he gets it to about the 35. So not bad field position.
Yeah, we are at the 35. At least you field the punt. You don't let it go behind you and get deep in the territory. You're at the 36-yard line. You've seen a lot of action. You're running the football well. And Walpaw's going to come out here, and they're going to have to
it's a fight. It's a dog fight, Dan. We said this from the beginning.
Well, let me make a note once again. I want to reiterate how well this defense is playing this second half. I mean, turnover on downs, an INT, a turnover on downs. You couldn't play any better.
Yeah.
And this is what we were asking for them to come out in the second half and let the defense shut them down.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing.
Now we need a little bit more luck as Caden Page this time in at quarterback. He's trying to set everybody up, puts Mullen off to the right. Mullen in motion, fake the handoff, quarterback keeper looking for some blocks, breaks some tackles. There's a flag on the play.
Was there another face mask?
Wapak for holding?
No, I think it was a face mask on.
Caden Page is getting up limping.
Yeah, well, he just got rocked.
Yep, it looks like it's going to go against him again.
Against Bellbrook, right?
Bellbrook again, yeah.
Well, I think it was a face mask. Caden's kind of hurting. I think he just got his face mask pulled. He got rocked.
Man, this is remnants of Baden last year. That third week, you know. So that's going to improve Wapak's field position.
That's going to be a first down.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. That puts him at the 45-yard line. So, yeah, we got to continue to put points on the board. We're down by 7 right now with 9:35 remaining, and now the clock starts up again.
All right, and Dan, the tide is moving. You got Noah Bishop, you got Stauffer out left, you got
Ryan Walter tight to the right. Mullen's going to keep the ball, breaks a tackle.
That's 4 yards, man. We'll take it.
Yeah, not with 9 minutes remaining. We want a little bit more than that, don't we? Don't you?
I do. I always want more.
Let's look at our position right now. We're sitting at the 47-yard line with under 9 minutes remaining, down by 7. As we mentioned to you, and as you probably already know, especially the Wapak faithful, with the absence of Moyer at quarterback, they're mixing it up with Mullen and Page. Mullen fakes, looks right, doesn't throw, tucks, decides to run. Going to be caught for a loss. No, he's up to the 50. Breaking tackles.
Man, what a run!
Nice run by Mullen.
My gosh, I thought he was stopped 7 times, Dan. 7 times I counted, and he kept running.
So here we go. It's getting real interesting right now. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Redskins. Down by 7, 21-14, as you can see right there. We're looking at less than 8 minutes remaining here in the game as they break the huddle and come to the line. 2 wide receivers to the left. That's Hauser in the slot to the left. Caden Page rolling left up to the 45. He's got the first down to the 40.
Yes, sir.
Want to thank our sponsors once again for tonight's broadcast. Miller Brothers Tire, Dad's Toy Shop, All Glaze Ideology, and Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Wapak with a 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line.
Exactly. Right. Yes.
Couple of nice plays there. 7:24 remaining. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. That's Caden Page in the backfield with Longsworth. Mullen takes the snap, looks, throws down the middle, has a man open. Oh, man, that looked like a good play.
That was really good D. Lucky he didn't intercept it. So, and he never bit on it. He didn't bite on it.
Mullen threw a pretty good pass there inside the 15-yard line. And that stops the clock with 7:11 remaining. Caleb Moyer is going to come into the game, and Longsworth is going to come out. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Moyer in at quarterback, takes the snap, looks, throws it with his left hand, and what kind of play is that going to be? What are we doing there? Why are we making stuff up right now?
Yeah, I understand it. They're trying, scaring people, thinking they're going to go deep, and then they go underneath. I understand it, but All right, we can't play around now. We got third down.
I don't want to waste a play, man. I don't want to waste any plays.
The thing is, why are you doing that with your left hand?
Yeah, just if he's going to be back there, run the ball. Longsworth, there's some confusion. 10 seconds remaining on the play clock. Come on, guys. 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Quarterback keeper, and it's going to be Mullen. Mullen's got the first down. What a nice run by Mullen.
Yeah. Great run. Mullen's keeping us alive, but he looks like he's dead to rights, and he gets out of it, Dan. He would be a great quarterback on most teams anywhere, you know what I mean?
27-yard line.
Threat at running.
On the 27-yard line now of Bellbrook, down by 7, 6:46 remaining in the game. Wapak driving. Once again, this drive started back on their 35-yard line. Mullen with Hauser in motion to the right. Mullen rolls right, looking right, tucks it, decides to run. Staying on his feet, as you mentioned, he's got to hold on to that football. We don't want to turn over on this side of the field.
And that's why he didn't release the football. They are guarding. They are all over our receivers. So they're not giving us anything to throw because they know that he isn't Caleb. So
want to thank our sponsors once again for tonight's broadcast. Miller Brothers Tire, Dad's Toy Shop, All Glaze Audiology, and Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Wow. 2nd and 9. Under 6 minutes remaining. 2 wide receivers to the left. That's Caleb Moyer wide left. Caden Page takes it, and that looks like another high tackle there. Wow.
Ain't working, guys. So we got third down again and about 9. So we're going to have to find something out here, Dan. You know what I mean? On the tackle for them was their linebacker, number 28. On the tackle for them was 28, Barrett Bailey. But
here we go. This is another big play right here. It's 2-down territory, obviously. But on 3rd and 9, you want to get some positive yardage here. As they set up with trips out to the left, 5 seconds, 4 seconds remaining on the play clock. Down to 2 seconds, and they're going to have to call the timeout.
And Wapak called the timeout. I like it.
So this will be Wapak's second timeout with 3rd and 9. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
At Elevation Chiropractic, our mission is to elevate your health and lifestyle, providing you the best customer service possible and making everyone who comes through our door feel welcomed and valued. Dr. Mike Noggle and his team recognize each patient is unique and tailor care plans to meet their needs. By having multiple techniques and therapies, it allows us to get results patients need and desire. We invite you to join the family at Elevation Chiropractic and experience the benefits of consistent chiropractic care. We understand that healing takes time, and we're committed to supporting you every step of the way. Contact us today to schedule an appointment and begin your journey towards elevated health and well-being. Elevation Chiropractic in Wapakoneta. Call 419-738-4373 or visit us at elevationchiroohio.com.
Welcome back, Big Dan Wilson and Josh Bishop. And Josh, you were saying before we came back?
Oh, I was saying we got a great game this second half. Wapak came out. I would love to have seen what the coaches told them at halftime because I guarantee it was...
Well, especially this defense has just been outstanding.
Outstanding, and I got to think Truesdale fired him up. He got him worked up. Moyer got the offense worked up.
2 wide receivers split to the left. Moyer back there with Longsworth. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and the ball gets knocked down, or was that just a slow, low hit, a low throw? Tries to throw that screen out to Caden Page, and that was really slow developing. Again, you know, some of these plays the entire game have just been slow. So now here we go. The incomplete pass stops the clock with 4:58 remaining. And a 4th and 9 for the Redskins with only 1 timeout remaining. Longsworth comes off the field.
Double tights. We got double tights. See it? See it?
Moyer on the field. Moyer trying to set things up.
Oh, he's going under quarterback.
And Bellbrook didn't like what they see, and they're going to call a timeout. And we'll keep it right here.
What are you going to do with him under center? I mean, he can't throw with this right hand.
Not unless it's going to be an obvious run. You know.
Double tight, and they didn't like it.
Hopefully it was a distraction enough to get Bellbrook to think. Obviously, Walpaw couldn't call a timeout, but unless they set it up that way and maybe was going to change the position of stuff, but who knows, man? It's been kind of difficult to see what they're doing here. Want to thank our sponsors, Merit Real Estate, Minster Bank. What I meant by seeing what they're doing is that I see what they're trying to do and mix things up and try to take advantage of some kind of misdirection that we were looking for in the second half, trying to find some alternative ways of, throwing Bellbrook off on defense. So
let's go, Dan.
Big 4th and 9.
That's it. It's huge. It's a huge play here.
Still plenty of time left in this game.
Still plenty of time, but this would be huge here for Wapak.
So Longsworth is going to be in the backfield. Split wide to the left is Grant Stauffer. Moyer this time is going to set up in the slot to the left. It's going to be Mullen in at quarterback. Mullen takes the snap, 3-step drop, looks, throws, and there's all kind of hits down there, and there no call. Finally a flag. My goodness, how could you not call that?
And they called it.
It was right in front of him.
And they called it, Dan.
It was right in front of the sideline judge.
And they called it. Lucky
but
for
that came from the other
side
official. Yeah.
Yes.
Why didn't this guy
see
it? Was right in front of him.
Right in front of him, right.
I'm so disappointed with this crew.
Yes. So that's a first down.
And I think the other referee or the other official on the other side said, "Come on, man, how did you miss that?" He threw his flag down. Wow. This is like Die Hard.
Oh.
You ask for a miracle?
Yeah, he was one.
I give you one.
Right. What's that?
I said it's like a scene from Die Hard.
Oh, yes.
You ask for a miracle? I'd give you one.
Yes.
It's not the FBI. It's the Zebras. There's Caden Page. Handoff. Mullen holding on to the ball inside the 10.
What do we got the flag on now? Was it holding? Was it on Wapak? What do we got?
They're going to call a horse collar.
A horse collar tack? No, it's on Wapak. That one was on Wapak. Holding. Okay. All right.
Okay, whatever. We just can't play football sometimes. This is week number 3 of playoff action. And the officials assigned to these games have to be right on, man. And we have seen a lot of flags tonight, man.
First and 17, dude.
So that's going to move the ball. Again, back to the 20-yard line. First and 17, as Josh mentioned to you, 4:33 remaining. Hauser split wide to the right. There's Caden Page, throws that swing pass to Mullen. Mullen looking for some running room. Wow, that was closed quickly.
He did come in and close and hit
Gavin McConnell, the senior. Where did he come from?
Find your tight end in a tight bunch and have him come out of the tight end spot in the end zone. Just lob it to him, please. Can you hear me? They're not going to expect it, Dan.
Clock is running, 3:51.
It's so hard to guard a tight end anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not ready for it.
I don't see anybody on Bellbrook's side of the field that can cover him. No. And now there's another timeout, and that timeout is taken by Walpaw, their last timeout. So we'll take a timeout now, and we'll be back. You're watching high school football playoff action on TSC.
Come on, guys.
Are you having trouble making decision about where to go for your hearing care? Well, let us help you cut through the noise. Hear what our patients have to say about us here at Auglays and Sydney Audiology.
Auglays Audiology has always been a wonderful experience. I have taken both of my little ones there for their preschool examinations, and my kids just love them.
Vanessa is such a calm and interesting audiologist who explains everything so thoroughly.
Don't trust your hearing care to just anyone. See the professionals at Auglays and Sydney Audiology.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium in beautiful Troy, Ohio, for playoff action between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Bellbrook Golden Eagles. 2nd and 17 for the Redskins. No timeouts remaining. Mullen at quarterback. 2 wide receivers to the right. Mullen's going to roll right. He's looking right. He's under pressure. He's got to get rid of it, and he throws it into the ground at the feet of Hauser. 3rd and 17. It's the same. Listen, it's the same offensive line, and I know that they're bringing blitz and they're stacking that defensive line, but our offensive line has got to hold enough without holding. Yes. All right, they got to hold the line and give him time to let the play develop. You know, especially when you don't have a seasoned quarterback out there. You know, he's dealing with pressure. Mullen is that he hasn't seen before.
Get in the end zone. Throw it up.
3 wide receivers out to the right. Go. And now what? Oh. False starts and delay of games.
They're killing us.
Yeah. This is the one thing you cannot do, obviously, when you don't have your starting quarterback in there. You can't make these mistakes.
You have a 6'3" receiver, and you have a 6' tight end. You throw it up to him, Dan. It's at that point now. You don't play around them.
Give them time. Give them time to get under the ball and let them battle for it. All right, here we go.
It's no joke anymore, guys. Let's go.
Caleb Moyer's in the backfield with Mullen. Moyer is trying to set a block. Mullen has time, throws it across the middle. Touchdown!
Yes!
Touchdown, Wapak! Caden Page!
Holy cannoli!
Mullen finds Caden Page in the end zone for the touchdown. 22-yard touchdown pass. How did he find that?
Huge, huge right here. That's good.
The kick is up, and the kick is good. My. With 3:31 remaining in the game, it's the Wapakoneta Redskins 21, Bellbrook 21. Woo! Catch your breath. We'll be back. Woo! You're watching high school football playoff action on TSC.
Founded in 1914, Minster Bank has never lost its focus that separates us from every other bank, and that is helping people achieve financial success. At Minster Bank, we take pride in knowing our customers personally. You can expect a relationship with someone who understands your unique needs and can provide the solutions to help. We're Minster Bank, helping you achieve financial success. Minster Bank, minsterbank.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium in Troy, Ohio. Wapak, a totally different team this second half. They need to shut down Bellbrook one more time to take it into OT or maybe even get the ball back. Maybe a turnover. Holy cow. Wow. I don't know what else to say. What a ball game. Wapak really coming up defensively, and they've got to continue to do that. Izard needs a good kick here. Wow. 21-21. 3:31 remaining. Special teams, shut them down. No good return. Izard, is he going to squib it? Yeah, he's going to squib it. A low kick. That takes a bounce down to the 10-yard line. Here's the return. 15, 20. Looking for a seam. Down to the 24.
And 0, Jarrett Mullins on the tackle. He's a frickin' man tonight, Dan. He just comes from running back, cornerback, quarterback, wherever you need him. He's a jack of all trades, as they say.
Wow. Wow, what a ball game.
This is what it takes, Dan. When you're going to be a special team, you got to win for
Here
your
we
brothers.
go. We're on to 25. Handoff. Stopped. Take him down.
And big Brody Preezer and Andre Longsworth in the backfield. Brother, it feels like WWE coming at
That's
you
right,
now.
brother.
Come on, brother, let's do it.
All right. All right, come on.
I know.
Come on, two more
they gave him
times.
2 yards on that. How'd they give him 2 yards?
2 more times. He got around the end.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's do
Clock
it.
is running. 2:53 remaining. Turnover would be nice.
That would be nice, Dan. Let's just hope Bellbrook just throws it that back of the end zone for a safety.
Caswell hands it off. That's Stewart. Stewart trying to get around right end up over the 30-yard line. It'll be third and about 4 yards.
4 yards. About 3. 3rd and 3. And here they go. Get the fans in it. Let's hear it! Redskins, let's hear it! Let's go, Skins. Here we go.
Well, they're going to call it 3rd and 2, but it's 3rd and a long 2. Caswell under center. Hands it off. They've got the first down and then some. Got to remind you, as Stewart got the first down, this Bellbrook team has a kicker.
And we got to keep it in front. And they're
I don't
long
think we've got. Do we have any wind going in that direction? No. $1:57 remaining in the game. Yeah, we're under 2 minutes now. 1st and 10. Caswell under center. Full house backfield. Fake handoff. Looking to throw the ball. No pressure. Now he's feeling it. Throws it out to the right side, and it's going to hit the ground.
They're
going to say he caught it.
They said
there's a flag on the play.
What was the flag? What was it? Holding on Bellbrook.
It's going to bring it back.
We
We've
got some
holding
good friends
on
up here
Bellbrook.
beside us, Dan, and they're kind of helping us out on the spotting events. And they're in for a good game, and they're liking it too. What a great game they're watching.
Right now, $1:32 remaining in the game. Field position is everything at this point. Nose of the ball at about the 29. Caswell in the shotgun. Now what?
We got a. And we're going back again.
Well, the false start official. We're going to call him the false start official.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy. Oh no, he's picking it up. Oh, brother. Oh, come on, guys. Let's not take the game away from the kids, please. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. 1st and 20. They got to reset the clock. That's right. Oh, my goodness gracious. What a ball game. Wouldn't be here this year without any of our sponsors, and we really appreciate the support again of our friends at TSC, Susan and Lonnie. They're still trying to figure it out. They got the clock right. $1:32. taking a little momentum out of this Bellbrook team, but boy, that was a quick hitter right there to number 82, Noah Barrios.
He came out of the backfield, come outside.
Caswell with that quick hitter on the down and out. Takes a little bit of the penalty yardage off the board. And as he stepped out of bounds, stops the clock with $1:25 remaining. It'll be 2nd and 15. Let's see if they pass again. 2 wide receivers out to the left. Single setback with Caswell. Wapak showing blitz. They're all over him. He's going to throw, and it's going to be out of bounds. And again, in the direction of number 82, Braden.
And if we get him down to
Noah
4th down,
Barrios.
if we get him down there, you bring the house for this block punt. You bring it, and you get there.
You don't want a penalty.
You don't want a penalty, but you want this block punt. You want this block punt.
Yeah, we've seen that miracle before. But
we need it. You get there. They're going to try to everything here.
I know you don't want to go into OT, that's for sure.
No, not with the we got a backup quarterback. We want to win this regular right here.
It's 3rd and 14 right now. Let's get past this. 2 wide receivers to the left. Caswell drops back. He was looking for a screen. They wanted to set up a screen, and a wide open. Number 82, nobody was on Barrios, and Barrios was wide open. He
Just
went
came
to him
underneath.
2 times before.
And we still got a lot of time.
And on 3rd down, they went to him again. Knocked out of bounds at the Wapak 44-yard line, reminding you their kicker has a leg.
Big leg. Big leg. Big leg.
Bellbrook has 2 timeouts left. Caswell in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, looks to the right, throws to the right, caught, down inside Wapak's 30, 25, knocked out of bounds short of the 20-yard line. They'll move the chains and stop the clock with 1:05 remaining. Defense has to protect those down and outs, that sideline. Caswell putting it right on the money, but these receivers are open. 1st and 10. From the Wapak 21-yard line. Now we're under a minute remaining, 53 seconds. They start the clock up. Caswell under center this time. They're probably going to continue to run the ball, run the clock, motion to the left, and that's what they're going to do. Hand it off to Stewart. Stewart not going anywhere. Bellbrook has 2 timeouts. Nose of the ball at the 20-yard line, and they're going to take one. With 32 seconds remaining, they'll stop the clock, take the timeout. We'll keep it right here. Woo! What a football game here tonight.
Good football game.
Yeah, Josh and I paid attention to their Bellbrook kicker in warm-ups. And that young man, he was pretty solid from the 30 to 35. So that's a 40, 45-yard kick. And with the nose of the ball right at the 20, I would say on 2nd down, maybe 3rd down, they have 1 more timeout. They can't afford to waste it, you know.
We cannot give up any yards. We need a big.
That would make it a 37-yard kick if they stop them here. Because I think they're going to have to kick it on 3rd down. I don't think they have 1 timeout. I don't see them. Well, maybe they'll run it twice. Maybe they'll run the ball twice. I don't know. We'll see. You could feel the stands are rumbling from up here. Caswell under center, hands it off. That's number 6, Pettit.
Pettit tackled by a host of Redskins.
They're going to let the clock run, or are they going to? What are they going to do? They're going to run the clock down. I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to run the clock down and take the timeout and kick the field goal. That's the way it looks right now. They're not going to run another play, even though they had time enough to run another play and then kick it on 4th down, but they don't want to risk a turnover. So here we go. 1 second remaining. Woof.
It's huge. This is huge. This is
1 second remaining. Bellbrook's going to take a timeout. Well, here we go. Wapak coming into this game undefeated, 12-0, a perfect record. Hoping for overtime. Bellbrook.
They're hoping for another big.
Bellbrook with 11 straight wins. They lost their opening game to Tippecanoe.
The thing is, Dan,
And Tippecanoe went undefeated and didn't lose until they played St. Mary's. They'll line it up at a 25-yard line. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. I don't see much wind out there.
I don't know if do we have a timeout?
We don't have a timeout left. That's the point. We do not have a timeout. That's number 84, Riley Farron. Here we go. And as you can tell by the reaction on the field, the kick is good. Bellbrook will move on. 24-21. That'll bring us to the end of the season for the Wapakoneta Redskins, and Bellbrook will move on to play the winner of London and St. Mary's. It's been a great season. It's tough to lose on a field goal like that, Josh, but your final thoughts, let's recap the season. It was a good season.
It was a great season, Dan. Great season, and we had a great second half. Wapak had a great second half and just came up a field goal short. A field goal
Well, that's
short.
as far as the game is concerned, but let's talk about the season. Come on, man. It's been a good year.
Hey, the season's been great. It was a great year. We just didn't. How does luck hit you sometimes when you have a quarterback that gets hurt in practice on a freak accident? Is Bellbrook the better team? No. Wapak got beat tonight, but we have to be proud of our boys. We're proud of them because they fought tooth and nail. This second half, they played their guts out, man.
Absolutely.
They played their guts out, and that's a hard pill to swallow as a parent. As me and you watch these guys all year, we know how good they are. But, you feel horrible for both teams that play this hard. You hate to see anybody lose. And that's the way it went tonight. We were on the losing side of it, Dan.
Yeah, it was a tough loss for Wapak. Great second half, great effort by the Redskins to take it into overtime. A couple of big plays by Bellbrook. Of all things, passing the ball and getting them in field position, and their kicker nailing it, 35-yard field goal to give Bellbrook the win, 24-21. I'd like to thank our sponsors once again this season and all postseason action: TSC, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, Merit Real Estate, Minster Bank, Allen Davis Insurance Agency, Elevation Chiropractic, Miller's Corral, Home Savings Bank, GA Windsor & Son, State Farm Insurance, All Glaze Audiology, Dad's Toy Shop, Miller Brothers Tire, and Ely Funeral Home and Crematory. Want to thank our videographers, too. Jack, the Sea Hag Hagerman, Paul Downing, Mark Fissel, Jacqueline Miller, Brendan Bannon, and for my tag team partner, Josh Bishop, I'm Big Dan Wilson.
Great year, Dan.
Been a great year,
fun,
brother. Yeah. Nice having you.
Yes.
And once again, want to thank our friends at TSC. I'm Big Dan Wilson. Have a good night, everybody.
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. Giga Spire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.